What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Spicy Adventures. It's a beautiful, beautiful Thursday morning here up in the San Lorenzo Valley, aka the Santa Cruz Mountains. Just enjoying my day off before I work a 4-day stretch over the weekend. Work Friday through Monday, I believe. And so decided to get some ride time in, and share some thoughts and some skills with you guys today. I don't tend on making a bunch of videos on like tutorials and things of that nature, but the other day I was on Instagram and I saw a little short video about counter steering and started reading the comments about it, and I kind of realized, and it's amazing, not in a good way, that a lot of people still don't quite understand counter steering, and that's what it takes to turn the motorcycle, to get it to lean over. It's not a hard concept, but a lot of people believe it's like a myth, and they believe like their body weight does a lot more to make the bike steer, which is false. It is nothing to do with your body. Your body can help aid the bike in being balanced throughout the corner, but if you want to initiate the turn, it is all about the handlebars and how you manipulate them. So I'm going to just say this in a real easy way so that everybody can understand how counter steering really works, because I don't quite see enough of this being taught. So basically, when you're on the road, right, and you see a turn coming up, let's say it's a right-hand turn, of course approach it with caution, don't go too fast or anything. But when you're approaching that corner, all you do is you push your handlebar forward, and if it's a right-hand turn, you use your right handlebar to push forward. It's that simple. And if you see a left-hand turn, then you push forward on your left handlebar, and you turn left, and the bike leans to the left, right? So it's the same concept. When you see a right-hand turn, you push right. When you see a left-hand turn, you push left. Now what that does is when you push left on the handlebar, you can see the wheel turns to the right. That doesn't mean you're going to turn right. It means you're going to turn left, okay? It means your bike falls over and you initiate that left-hand turn, and then the bike falls into place, right? And the more you keep pushing, the more lean angle you get, which isn't always good, right? But that's how you understand how the turn works and how sharp the turn is. If the turn keeps getting sharper, right, you add a little bit more lean angle until you can make the right radius and get around the corner. Now, of course, more lean angle means more risk. So, speed matters, right? Like if you're not going very fast, there's no need to push the handlebar really hard, right? If you're just kind of cruising through, then just give it a slight little push and the bike just leans to the left. And when you see a right-hand turn and you're not going very fast and you just give it a slight little input, push to the right, then the bike leans to the right. And of course, again, the steering wheel turns the other way. And that's why they call it counter steering, because you push and it leans to the right, but your steering is turning to the left. Don't let that confuse you. Just forget about all the physics, right? And just pay attention to these simple aspects. When you see right, push right. When you see left, push left. It's not that hard, you guys. Seriously. I learned this a long time ago when I first started riding on my little CBR 250R. I was having trouble steering, and I kept, trying to figure out what was the best method for me to understand steering. And that's what it was. One of my AFM racer friends just taught me, when you see right, push right. When you see left, push left. He's like, don't worry about body position, don't worry about none of that stuff yet. Just learn how to control the bike in corners and through bends and turns, He's like, and once you understand that the bike reacts instantly when you push the handlebar to the left or right, then you can adjust speed and body positioning and all that stuff accordingly, right? So, yeah, so remember that. See left, push left. See right, push right. Again, you have to be going at speed a little bit, and you got to be, rolling along here a little bit. So, do a demonstration here for you guys up on Highway 9, just so that you guys understand what's going on. I'm just going to do it with like one hand, so you guys see I'm not doing anything else, right? So here we go. I got 10,380 miles on my Aprilia right now, and I absolutely love it. It's been so good. Been such a good bike. Oh, we got some traffic coming through here, so I'm probably gonna let them like get ahead a little bit. Hey, adventure guy. Give them a few minutes. But yeah. But remember that, okay? Again, the simple concept: see left, push left, see right, push right. And I'm gonna be going at a pretty leisurely pace here. I'm not gonna go real fast or anything, just to show you guys it could be done while just kind of cruising around like 30-40 miles an hour. If you can't control your bike around like 30 and 40 miles an hour around these like bends, then you need a lot more practice. Now, I suggest that you don't practice on these roads, okay? I suggest you find a big parking lot or a nice open empty street that has a long straightaway. You don't need corners to actually practice cornering. In a long straightaway, if you can manipulate the bike and make the bike swerve back and forth just by pushing on your handlebars, then you understand cornering, and you can do the same thing when the corners come. So practice it first on like long straightaways and stuff in a safe, controlled environment before coming out here and trying to like mess around on these roads, because you will go down probably. There's a nice Corvette. All right, here we go. Now watch. Here's a left-hand corner. I'm gonna take my right hand off and just push. See that? And the bike just instantly reacts. You see how the bike just instantly turned? Again, right hand. Left hand is off here. I'm just kind of lightly pushing. Now my left hand I'm gonna take and just push. Barely forward. I'm barely doing anything right now. And the bike turns. Barely push right. Barely push left. The bike just instantly reacts. Again, you see a left hand turn? Get ready to push left. Push. You see a right hand turn? Push right. Push. I'm in second gear. I'm doing 41 miles an hour and the bike is just instantly reacting. See a left hand turn? Push left. I'm gonna go a little faster now. I'm in third. Just pushing to the left. Barely any pressure. Barely any pressure. I do it with one finger. Do it with one finger. One finger and the bike turns. Just pushing the handlebar. And you're not pushing down, you're pushing forward, okay? You're pushing forward on the handlebar. Because that's how you initiate the turn. That's how you get the wheel to turn. Is you push forward on the handlebar. You don't press down, you push forward. Something a little sharper like this, right? Get ready to push a little harder. Let the bike fall in. Pick up the throttle. Here again, see a little harder to turn. Press forward a little bit harder to get the bike to lean over. See here again, press forward, the bike just turns. You see a little quicker turn like this, then turn quicker, push it a little bit harder, push it a little bit quicker, the bike just turns. It's that easy to turn a motorcycle. No body positioning. I'm not pressing on my pegs. I'm just using my handlebars. Press. See? Turn. Press on the right one. Turn. Push forward, guys. push or press forward. Initiate the turn. The bike instantly responds. It instantly responds. I'm not doing anything with my body at all. On switchbacks it works too. See here, left, right, left. Just think that every time. Left, push left. Right, push right. It'll never fail you, you guys. It'll never fail you. You know, I've taught this to a lot of people over the years, and because they had no idea how to turn, right? A motorcycle. And once they try it, they're like, oh my gosh, the bike turns. I was like, yes, I know. That's how easy it is to turn a motorcycle. So a lot of times the reason why people think like body steering works is because when you lean off your bike, you kind of naturally twist your bars that way. So then the bike starts to turn to the right, you know, because when you lean off like this, right? So watch, here's a left turn. When I naturally start to lean left, like I kind of start to press that left handlebar in because you're kind of hanging on a little bit, or you're kind of pulling on the outside bar a little bit, you know, and that also is the same thing as pressing on the inside bar. If you're pulling on the outside bar, it's the same action as pressing on the inside bar. So the bike starts to turn. So again, see left, push left. See right, push right. Now there is something that I do on switchbacks that I mentioned a little bit earlier, and that's pulling on the handlebar, right? So when I see a left-right combination and I want to be able to hit it a little harder, you know, instead of pressing on the handlebar, I end up pulling on the handlebar to get the bike to stand up straight again. So the same bar that you press is the same bar that you pull. So for instance here, right? So here I press on the right handlebar to make it turn, and then when I see the turn back, I pull now on the right handlebar and the bike stands up and it goes the other way, right? And I pull. So again, when I see a nice turn like this, I just press on the handlebar, let it come through. But on switchbacks, I'll pull on the same handlebar that I pressed on, so I can get the bike to stand up and go the other way. So I'll pull and the bike stands up, then I'll start to press on the other side, right, to get it to go through the switchback of the turn. So here, press, pull, press. All right, come through, press, pull, press. See that? Very easy. Come up here, pull, press. It's really easy concept. So for you guys that are out there that still aren't counter steering, like, man, y'all got a lot to learn. Go practice in a parking lot, go practice on a long straightaway. Understand how to press your handlebar and pull your handlebar. Understand what's that doing to the motorcycle steering. The bike instantly reacts to every little input that you do on the handlebar. You don't have to do anything else. I can even turn this way with just one hand because I'm pulling on the handlebar, pulling on my right handlebar, and the bike just turns. Because again, like I said, if you pull on the outside handlebar, it's the same action as pressing on the inside, right? So here, pull, and the bike turns, right? Now I see a right hand turn, press, because I'm riding one-handed, right? On this little straightaway stretch here, watch, see, I'm gonna push, 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 push. See that? I'm just pushing and pressing on the handlebar forward, and the bike just does this easily. You can do the same thing by pulling. So I'm going to pull on the handlebar, pull, pull. I'm pulling on the right, I'm pulling on the left, I'm pulling on the right, I'm pulling on the left, pulling on the right, pulling on the left, and the bike still weaves back and forth too, because it's the same action, but it's just a little bit more aggressive, right? But just realize that when you pull on the left, it falls to the right, and when you pull on the right, it falls to the left, because it's the same thing, right? So you see this and you pull, see that, and it falls to the right, I mean to the left. Yeah, you guys, counter steering, it's the only way to turn a motorcycle at speed. Yeah, at speed is the key phrase here. You know, you gotta be flowing, you gotta be moving. You know, if you're going like super slow, then yeah, like when you turn left, when you want to turn left, you're gonna go like that because you're going really smooth, because you're going really slow. But when you're rolling along, even at like 30 miles an hour, you still counter steer, okay? You still push left when you see left. Man, what a beautiful day. I'm gonna stop here at the Vista Point, and then I'm gonna head down the 9 into Saratoga. It's closed, but I'm gonna go down a little bit and just make a U-turn and come back up. I'm probably gonna record, you know, just a sounds of the Aprilia coming up the Highway 9, because that Highway 9 road is just glorious. I think that's the best stretch of road up here if you want to have fun. It's so smooth, and there's these high-speed banked turns. If you have the skill for it, I mean, it is the most fun road up here. Alright, we are coming up on the Vista Point here. This is where I'm gonna end the video. See if there's anybody up here though. No, not really. There's kind of nobody up here today. I mean, it is on a freaking weekday, so I don't expect anybody to be here. But yeah, you guys, there's a little advice for you guys, right? When you see left, push left. When you see right, push right. And again, you're pushing the handlebar forward, you're not pushing down on it. You don't have to do anything with your body. It's all on the handlebars. There's a nice Mustang GR40. I wonder what that means. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.